sobre essa fusão. Water chestnut. You like it?
I love it. Can I have?
My God, it's so good. Water chestnut.
Nossa. Foi a coisa que eu mais... This is for me the best thing I have.
Doesn't matter from which culture or background you are, but I think food is really bounding. Often like to place people in boxes, but with food, I think the borders are disappearing.
No, it's good.
Nossa.
We put it in
Morena leite.
Morena leite. Chefe Morena leite, muito obrigada por vir.
I grew up in a hotel, and since I was born, I was talking with my mom, "Mãe, why are the Europeans like that? Why are the Asiatics like that?" When I arrived this morning in the market with you, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to plan. We find some ingredients, and I'm gonna express myself. At the beginning, I thought I want to be a journalist because I love to listen people. Then I heard about anthropology. Moved to Cambridge in England. Decided to use the cuisine as a passport to study and understand the cultures. Then I moved to Paris. I graduated at Cordon Bleu.
I didn't know Brazilian food was that diverse, because the only thing we know about Brazilian food is the Brazilian barbecue. You know, the barbecue on the stick of meat and then you grill it.
So you have jackfruit in Brazil too?
A lot of jackfruit. In my gardens, I have more than 20 trees of jackfruit.
Oh, really? Big garden.
Big garden, yeah.
So Morena was telling me about the African culture, the Portuguese, the Japanese even influences in food.
I don't have cassava here today, so I shopped some bread
Okay, yeah.
and cashew.
Okay.
So I'm doing my farofa with this. I learned to cook with my mom.
Yes.
She has a very instinctive cooking.
Out of the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm mixing with everything I have.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here using Brazilian meat, mixing with some vegetables from China and doing this fusion. Here now, I'm gonna stuff my pork.
So which influences is this?
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
We eat a lot of pork stuffed with the sweet farofa in Christmas. Some people come to me, "Oh, it's a tough, profession to be a chef." And I don't feel like that because I'm always grateful. It gives me the chance to meet a lot of people. And then when I saw Sue talking about Brazilian culture, I was so proud and I said, "Oh, I'm so happy I came." For me, cooking is providing pleasure to the people around and sharing our culture and learn also.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make a traditional Chinese deep-fried rice dough dumpling. It's called atual. But traditionally it's filled with red bean paste, sweet. But we're going to make a savory one today.
Alright.
Yeah.
Brazil, we have a small yet community of China, but we have a delivered food, the China box, with a lot of pasta and vegetables and pork.
China has
Eight.
big cuisines.
Now I need to write.
Chinese.
Everything that comes with balance, I like this in the Chinese food. I like the contrast, being sweet and salt, crunch and cream.
Sesame oil is this bottle here. You can smell it. It's made from toasted sesame seeds, so it's really strong, right? We just only need a little bit of that one. That's perfect. Yeah.
Just in the south, use curry.
Because in the south of China, Macau has Portuguese influences too, right?
So comes
spice.
from
Yeah. So they are using curry, and then in Hong Kong they are using curry. Yeah, more in the south they are using curry. Yeah.
Even though you don't speak the same language, I think the food language is really global, right? It's really global. So if I have the chance, I definitely will go to Brazil. I think because I love to travel, I love culture. Listening to this Morena is the cultural diversity in Brazil. What she said what really inspired me, or is about the same in China too. There's not really a national dish in China too. It's really different, right? You cannot say, "Oh, this represents Chinese food." So I'm really intrigued to go. Yeah, if I have the chance, I definitely will go.
I'm sure me and the three guys that came with me, we're gonna come with China in our heart, and we're gonna try to share a little bit about what we learn. And I think we will leave a little bit of Brazil here too.